Is it a self-discipline team to where they kind of lead their own way, or do you have to keep them going, stay on them pretty hard?
No, I think, for the most part, they've been pretty good at keeping our basic routine that we've always had. And I think, like anything else, we all need reminders from time to time, but it's not anything that has to be forced or any type of drudgery. I think they look forward to the schedule in terms of how we're working things at this point in time. So they're able to stay pretty focused and do pretty well.
With what you guys have done, you don't need to rely on anybody else. You control everything on your own. However the season plays out, you control it.
And I think that does indeed happen for you as long as you keep winning. That's the key. If you win, it seems to take care of itself in that regard. So yeah, we don't necessarily need anyone's help. And I think what still really boils down to, you have to control the things that you can control, and that's what we try and do week to week.
Coach, the Patriots came up short the year they went 16-0. Do you feel like this team can benefit at all from a regular season loss, or do you think that's even needed?
I'm not certain if you ever benefit from a loss. Our goal is to certainly go out and play every game, play it as hard as we possibly can, and put ourselves in the best position to win it. What comes as a result of those efforts, we like to look at the finished product. But the ultimate goal, I think everybody who plays in this league, is to win it all. So we have to look at it from that vantage point, what best suits us. But are we trying to play perfectly? Yes. It's tough to do. But I think it was Robert Browning, did he say a man's reach should always exceed his grasp, or what's a heaven for? So I think that's kind of in our line of thinking as well.
Was there more emphasis, or is it just you just took care of the ball yesterday?
No, I mean we probably emphasize it equally as much, each and every week. I mean, that's one of our focal points. And this week we were able to get it done. We went through a stretch where we were pretty good with it. Then we had a couple of weeks where we struggled somewhat. But I think it was key in this game, obviously, getting the turnovers and not turning it over. But it's a thing that we kind of preach every single week. We talk about it. We put the stats up on the board after the week is over with, when they come in on Wednesday morning. We stress it. We show what we rank in terms of where we are in the league and where we'd like to be in the top 3. And if we're not there, we need to keep working in that direction. And the same thing with penalties. And I think we've been, we were making steady improvement in both categories. Penalties, obviously, I think we were number 1 last week. I'm not certain what the stats are for this week yet, but I would assume we're somewhere, up in the top 2 or 3. And last week in turnovers, we were number 7. So, hopefully we've moved up a little bit in that, in terms of giveaway, takeaway. We were number 7. So hopefully we've moved up in that category as well.